Hello everyone, welcome to ScorHigh. So in a current affairs analysis series, today we will be discussing the topic Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena gives Samadhi Buddha statue to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now Prime Minister Narendra Modi had earlier visited Sri Lanka and where the Sri Lankan President gifted him the Samadhi Buddha statue, and we will be discussing this topic in depth and also about India-Sri Lanka relations. So let's see what's the news. Sri Lankan President Maithripala Sirisena gifted Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi a Samadhi Buddha statue, that is Buddha in meditation posture, during latter's visit to the island nation. Now the key highlights. The visit of the Prime Minister Modi is considered as a sign of India's affirmation of solidarity with island nation in the aftermath of the deadly Easter terror attacks in April 2019. Prime Minister Modi is the first foreign leader to visit Sri Lanka after Easter attacks. So this visit becomes important in itself because he was the first foreign leader to visit Sri Lanka after the Easter attacks, and the attacks were deadly. Now, something about the Samadhi Buddha statue. The masterpiece replica of the Samadhi Buddha statue has been hand carved using white teak and took almost 2 years to complete. So it has been made using white teak. This is important. It is considered one of the best sculptures of Anuradhapura era. Remember this? Anuradhapura era was from 377 BC to 1017 AD, which is the first established kingdom in ancient Sri Lanka. Anuradhapura era was the first established kingdom in ancient Sri Lanka. Now, the original statue was sculptured between 4th to 7th centuries AD, and the Prime Minister's office called the Samadhi statue as a special gift from a special friend. Now, this is how the Prime Minister's office presented it, that it was a special gift from a special friend. Now, something about India-Sri Lanka relations. The relationship between India and Sri Lanka, it is more than 2500 years old, and the both countries have a legacy of intellectual, cultural, religious and linguistic interactions. And in recent years, the relationship has been marked by close contacts at all levels, and at trade and investment level, that has even grown. And there is also cooperation in the fields of infrastructure development, education, culture and defense. And in recent years, significant progress in implementation of developmental assistance projects has further cemented the bonds of friendship between the two countries. And India has been consistent in its position in favor of negotiated political settlement, which is acceptable to all communities within the framework of a united Sri Lanka and is consistent with democracy, pluralism and respect for human rights. And in terms of location, Sri Lanka's location in the Indian Ocean region is also geopolitically significant, as it is also for the major several powers. Now, Sri Lanka is a member of BIMSTEC, which BIMSTEC is Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation. Just remember the name, the full form of BIMSTEC, and can you tell me in the comment section which all countries are the members of BIMSTEC? So BIMSTEC is Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, and Sri Lanka is also a member of SAARC, the South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation, in which India plays a leading role. And Sri Lanka is one of India's largest trading partners among the SAARC countries, and India in turn is Sri Lanka's largest trade partner globally. Now, Sri Lanka has long been in India's geopolitical orbit, but in recent years its relationship with China has strengthened. Now, in the cultural sense, the Cultural Cooperation Agreement was signed by the two governments on 29 November 1977, and since then this forms the basis for periodic cultural exchange programs between the two countries. and India and Sri Lanka commemorated the 2600th year of the attainment of enlightenment by Lord Buddha through joint activities. Now, in June 2019, the first overseas visit of Indian Prime Minister was to Sri Lanka in his second term, and this also becomes very important. He had visited, this was his first overseas visit in his second term. Now, this was all about this topic, and this is here for about India and Sri Lanka. For various such topics, you can visit our website, that is www.scorehigh.com, or you can even follow us on our Instagram handle, that is score_high. So that's all for today. We'll meet again with a new topic. Thank you so much.